Oh yeah, nobody's gonna notice the giant pile of clothes that's totally not on my bed. Okay. Hey, and welcome back to part 2. That's 4. Welcome back to part 2 of this part-long series. When we left off, I painted this much of Linus' face, which, as we've already established, it looks really bad on camera, which I'm just now realizing because the light right here, it looks really bad in the light too. So I need to clean up mainly around here because I was extra careful because of the hair, but I'm starting to think, I'm gonna put brown on the hair, so does it really matter if I get a light blue in there? I don't think so. So I'm just gonna paint all over that because the pencil will show through. So I'm just gonna paint lightly all over that until I get enough layers that it doesn't look all, for lack of a better term,
stop.
I'm gonna try to see what I'm gonna do with this little line down here, because on the picture it's like orange, but there's a thread going through there. It's like, my chair is a good example. Let me show you. Hold on just a second. Like right here, where the colors split. Except if it was the same color, you'd see the color of that thread going through that. It's kind of hard to explain. I'll just zoom in on the picture, like right there. Okay. And I'm gonna paint the pillow and probably maybe get the hair done. Not sure about any of that. We'll just see where we go. We'll see where we get. And in true fashion of mine, I'm gonna save the face for last, because that's what I did with RDJ, that's what I did with Bold and Brash. Basically, anything I painted, I saved the important part for last, because I was so scared that I was gonna mess it up. So, yeah, let's just, let's get to it. I'm gonna set up that camera real quick, because I haven't done that yet. And I'll see you in the next update. I have to sneeze, so I'm gonna hit the stop button now. Okay, first update. I'm having some trouble with the black. I'm having trouble mainly because it's dark, which doesn't help. I could turn that light on, but we all know that's not gonna happen. So, oh my god. Tell me. Okay, good. There's a little speck of black on the orange, and I thought I painted that by accident, but no, it's just a little thing. So the problem I'm having is basically on the image here. Like right here, you see how the light comes on there and it fades in and everything? That's a problem. Because doing that correctly is hard. Especially with the way this is behaving. Because I'm sitting here and I'm painting it and I get the layer on and I think it all looks good and I'm okay. Let's make that layer thicker at the bottom so it's darker. And I put the layer on and then scoop, all of a sudden the entire first layer is just completely gone because it's still wet. So basically what my option is to wait for that to dry and then go over it again. But here lies the problem. The black here is right next to the face. And if you notice, I did tape off areas where I didn't want paint to get through. But the problem with that is there's a curve to like the neck part, right here. And then there's the ear there. You can't tape that without spending a lot of time on it, and you need like a knife to cut it, and it's just a pain in the butt. I don't have all that, or the time to do it. So I basically just have to freehand the lines, which, as you can tell, by this little frickin' part right here, I can't do that. So what happens is I try to stay away from the edges, and I just end up painting the middle, and then all of a sudden it looks like it's being lit up from the outside, because it's being lit up from the outside. I did the gesture over here, you can see it. And then all of a sudden it looks like it's being illuminated from different areas that you don't want to see, because it's brighter on the edges, when that's not what I want. I only want it brighter at the top. But I'm at a point where I'm happy with it now, because nobody's going to be looking at the pillow. People are going to be looking at the face, obviously. So I'm happy with that. I'm fine with that. I do have to clean up the edge between the black and the orange. But I've encountered a different problem. I have to paint the hair in the face now, which I wanted to do in the next part, but unless I want this part to be really short, I have to do it, which I didn't want to do, because the only other time I've ever done a face was watercolor. That's a lot easier. So I'm gonna do the hair. Never done hair with acrylic before, so we're gonna see how this goes. I'm currently hating Linus right now because he has such weird hair. It's so messy. Why can't you organize your hair, man? I know my hair is a mess right now, but that's not the point, because nobody's trying to paint my face right now. I'm trying to paint his face. So we're gonna see how that goes, because I gotta do it at some point anyway, so why not just go for it now? Wish me luck. This is gonna be last update for this video for two reasons. One, shockingly enough, I'm actually kind of happy with the hair. It started out really bad. It was like a completely different color. It still is a really different color, but I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. You can see the directions, all 80 million of them, in the hair, because I literally just went with my brush and just like random, completely random. I had no idea what I was doing. I just said, stay inside the lines and go everywhere. Also, the second reason for why this is the last one, my camera, the time-lapse camera, has 4 minutes left on it, and there's not really much I can do in 4 minutes. And then I tried to do the eyebrows. I really did. I tried. But I didn't even start, because I wasted quite a bit of paint trying to get the color right, because it's supposed to be your hair color, right? It's what your eyebrows are. But I kind of figured, you know, they're on their face, and his face is really lit up, so let's make him a little bit brighter. And when I was adding the white, I added a little too much white, so when I stirred it around, it just looked like milky chocolate milk, I guess. Well, chocolate milk is milky if you think about it. But it looked like chocolate milk with not enough chocolate syrup in it, or chocolate powder, whatever you use. One of your monsters. But it looked like bad chocolate milk, that's what it looked like. And then, so in my attempt to fix that, I just added more brown, which I discovered I don't really have brown. I have burnt sienna and rich bronze are my two options for brown, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. So I'm just gonna start mixing my own brown whenever I want to use this, because this looks like brown. Let's get in the light here. Like, it looks like brown, right? No, it's not brown. It's not. It's like red. It's like a really, 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 really dark red with a little bit of black. Like, it's barely brown. But I managed to mix it with black and then a little bit of white. So I basically just put gray in with it. And now it's looking alright. So I'm out of breath. I don't know why, but I'm going to end it off here. Thank you all so much for watching. Tune back in for part 3, which is probably, hopefully, when I'm going to be finishing this. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.